Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, July 25th. So last night I slept so-so. What does so-so mean? Well, it means that I was tossing and turning quite a bit. I fell asleep. My alarm went off. Well, if I explain to you one of the reasons why I didn't sleep, it would be quite understandable. No, my cats didn't keep me awake. They were sound asleep in their room. And that's a good thing. They like their room. As soon as I open the door, they walk right in there because cats are so much on their routine and scheduling that they set for themselves that they become accustomed to. So that's why they'll just walk into the house. When I say walk into the house, they know exactly what's going to happen, and they go. And they know exactly when I'm going to come out of my room and permit them to walk the house. Yep. Anyways, what could have happened that is so bad or so good that kept me awake? Well, it's pertaining to my roommate. You see, we've been in close contact somewhat, and today she is driving down here from Delaware. She was up before 3 a.m. and she's on the road, and she's staying in touch with me intermittently when she stops to take a break. And I texted her, keep me updated on your travels, take your time, and drive safe. Keep me posted. So, Cindy is 70 years old. We get along very well. We have good vibrations together as friends. And when she came down here to Florida, she went to her old stomping grounds where she used to live, and she went to her old employment where we used to work together. But on her way up here, she contacted me and she told me that she had heard I had moved to Inverness. She likes this area and she likes Florida very much. She likes what can be done outdoors of Florida that cannot be done in Delaware 12 months out of the year. Here you have 12 months to enjoy the open space, the outdoors, the trails, the beach, the parks, etc., etc. And that's how she wants to live. But for some reason that has to do with her boyfriend, she sold her home and went back to Delaware. That's the recap. So she's been in Delaware for a couple of years, and things to me are not going that well with her and her boyfriend. But at least they're still together, but the rest is her business. And she decided she wants to live in Florida, and if her relationship survives, it does, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. She'll pick up again and start over. So I decided to help her move along in her search for a new home, and today she's driving down here like I just said. Now, the part that kept me up was, you've heard of some horror stories regarding roommates. Those stories are roommates who have not ever known each other until they became roommates. That doesn't apply to my roommate situation because my roommate is also my friend. We have good vibes, we get along well, we understand, we communicate well. That's altogether different. But in the same token, we have to protect that friendship. We have to have respect for one another. We have to allow each other space for one another. We're not going to be attached to each other's hip. Okay? And she's not living in my home for free. Okay? That also gives her freedom to know that. You know? We're not going to take advantage of one another. We enjoy spending some time together to do those things that we have in common. That's what our friendship and that's what our roommate status is to me. Okay? I will help her to the best knowledge that I can to my capacity. I can't help her 1,000% and be tied at her hip, but if she needs me to go check out a home with her, I will definitely go with her. If she asks me about her opinion on something, I will give her that opinion, and vice versa. That's what friends do. In a strictly roommate situation where you never knew each other, that's not possible sometimes. In that kind of situation, you can become friends over time, but the comfortability rate is not there right away with someone who you don't know. All right. So anyways, that's how it is. I did have some questions that came up because they might come up in our situation, living together as friends and roommates. And one of the most important questions that came up were my pets. My pets are my family. I love my cats. I love them. I'm very close to them. And they're very, very close to me. They make me feel good. They make me feel comfortable. I love sharing their wants and vice versa. They have the run of the house. I don't care if they want to walk on top of my counter. I don't care if they want to walk on top of my table. It's their home as well. As you know, I have modified my home so much because I love them. I don't want to get rid of them. So they're important to me. So one of the conversations that I have to have with Cindy is that that they have the run of the house. They're not permitted in the bedrooms. They're not permitted in her bedroom. They're not permitted in my bedroom. During nighttime, they need to go to their room where I will close the door until it's time for them to get out of there. And they know when that time is because they stand there at the door, because you can see them through the glass door. They stand there in line like the Three Stooges, all right? Or like they stand there at the line like customers on Black Friday waiting to get out or get in. My cats are permitted outside, but only to my lanai. So my main entrance lanai door that comes to my home has to remain locked at all times. The only time that Cindy is going to be permitted to get my cats out of the room is when she is home for the day, when she has no intention of leaving. That keeps my cats in the house where I want them to be. The exterior door is not to be kept open for them to go out when they want to. When they're in the lanai, they need to be supervised. They cannot be there by themselves. Okay? And the garage door must be kept closed and locked at all times. Very simple, right? Yeah, very simple. Everything else is common sense. Those are conversations that I can have with her after we get settled in with one another, and also when she gets settled in. So that's pretty much what was on my mind last night, and it's cut dry and it's very simple. So I think the other question, the other conversation I can have with her is she needs to know that I don't have men come over my home, and if she develops friends before she finds a home, if they're men, I wouldn't feel comfortable with them being in my home. I know, as crass as that may be, that's just the way it is. I have never had any men come into my home while living alone. So if at some point her boyfriend wants to come down, then they have to figure out that situation. It's not something I want to get involved in. She needs to find accommodations for him. He has 3 dogs. I have 3 cats. My home is comfortable for 2 people. 3 could be a crowd, and it would kind of put me off balance. And it could also open up potential situations that she's experiencing with her boyfriend that I don't want to be part of. So if he does want to come to Florida, then they have to get accommodations for them. I think that they would need privacy to be alone, and I'm not going to leave the house so they can have privacy. They have to go to someplace else until he goes back to Delaware, where he lives. So pretty much, in a nutshell, these were the things that I discussed this morning that were on my mind. So I just arrived at work, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Today, when I leave work at 5 o'clock, I have a meeting with the RFK campaign management today. I'm going to have a meeting with them for about an hour to an hour and a half, because I did volunteer my time to assist with the campaign. So hopefully by then Cindy will still be on the road, because it's going to be an over 18-hour drive. I don't think she'll be here by then. Maybe as I'm driving home she'll be there. We'll see. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, July 26th. So it's been interesting the past 24 hours. My friend Cindy moved in yesterday evening, and I helped her bring all the boxes in the house and help her get situated somewhat. So I take it that today she'll be getting settled in her room and unpacking her boxes and whatnot. We had a great conversation last night. We spoke for several hours before going to bed, and I pretty much gave her the rundown about the cats and about our scheduling with the cats, and I told her the cats are not permitted in her room or my room, and we have to develop a routine and a scheduling so everybody's doing their thing, you know. So it's like clockwork with the cats, I know that. And she has the gist of how important the cats are to me. They're like my little babies, my little family. And then we just had a normal conversation, you know, getting comfortable. But before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and to those people just visiting my channel for the first time. If you see something here that resonates with you, then please consider unsubscribing. I'll be right back with more.
I'm not suggesting anything so complicated.
So anyway, we got to doing a lot of talking last night. we have a lot of things in common. She's a very neat person. She likes to be tidy. And I think I'm a little bit more extreme than she is. She likes outdoors and she likes doing a lot of things outdoors. And she asked me a lot about the bike trail because I live near a bike trail. And that's good because lately I haven't been keeping my word with riding my bike as often as I like. So she's a good partner to do certain things with, like bike riding or nature walking, power walking. She's very physical. We didn't talk about whether she's going to go back to work because she's technically retired. She's technically retired, and I'm going to leave that on her court. It's really got nothing to do with anything. And I pretty much try to help her feel comfortable in the house. And I didn't give her free reign of the house. I gave her a sense of relief in the fact that, hey, it's going to be your home too. You have the kitchen, you have your own bathroom, you have your own bedroom, you have a cable TV and a TV in your room. If you want your own privacy, that's yours right there. I was surprised that my cats took on to her so quickly like that. Other people have entered my home and the cats just hid. They went under the couch and they hid there for a long time. My cats walk around her and they hop on a table and sit next to her. It's kind of really strange, but I think that's a good thing. What do you guys think? It's a good thing? Yeah. So the cats are adapting with no problem at all. A lot of people use cats as a litmus test or a gauge to see who it is you're with or what kind of people are coming into the house. I know that one time my AC guys came into the house and my cats just scattered. They were gone. They were hiding until the person left. When I had someone in the house to bring in my grandfather clock, my cats were gone. They were hiding. The minute Cindy came in, they were like looking, getting a sense for it, and they hid for maybe 15 minutes. And Katie, of course, Katie is the brave one. Katie came out, started walking around the house and observing, and that's it. So Katie and Nora is cool with Cindy. Snickers, my tabby cat, is still hiding. She's still hiding. She's the careful one. But as far as the cats go, I'm good with the cats. So my rules for the cats is right now, when I'm at work, the cats will remain in their room. until we can get some kind of scheduling down or acclimation down for the cats, because I did stress the fact that my cats are not allowed in the lanai by themselves. They have to be supervised. And if Cindy's going to be, for the moment anyways, if she's going to be in and out all day, then I don't want the cats to be walking around the house. But when she comes in for the day, if she's not going to go out anywhere, the cats can roam around the house while she's there. But the bedroom doors and the bathroom doors to her room have to be closed. I don't want my cats in her room or in her bathroom. Just like when I was home alone, my cats did not go into the bathroom, they did not go into the bedrooms. It's off limits to them. So for now, for the next few weeks, until Cindy can get some kind of scheduling down or routine, I want her to get acclimated with the cats, how the cats are treated. You know, they're not to be left in the lanai by themselves. So I did ask her something that had been on my mind before she got here. I asked her if she plans on having her boyfriend come and visit or stay with her for a week or so. And her answer was no. She doesn't plan on having her boyfriend down at all, because he would have to drive down all the time, and he would have to find someone to take care of the dogs. They have 3 dogs. They're little dogs, but nonetheless it's 3. And I have 3 pets, and it would be quite the challenge to navigate 3 cats and 2 dogs and 2 more people in the house. The home is a 2-bedroom home. It would be quite cluttered a little bit, and so I'm kind of glad that her boyfriend's not going to come down. And I have a sense that things are not okay in her relationship, and so that's her business. So that's why I extended myself out to help her out, to come down here in Florida where she wants to live, and to hopefully find a home. So we'll see what happens. Right now everything's fine, but everything is also very new. And I'm going to feel my way around with her and try to gauge as to get some kind of timeline that she wants to look into getting her own place. But I'm not going to rush her at all. I'm going to give her the time that she needs to do that. So anyways, I just got here at work, and I'm going to go inside here and get situated. I'm going to be busy here in the first part of the morning. I have a big order that just came in. So anyways, I'll keep you guys up to date on this transitional thing with my roommate and see how that's going. I don't know if I'll include her in my videos, because my videos are more about me and my documentary as I progress in life. If I include her in there, you'll know. If not, you'll know. But anyways, I'll be talking to you guys soon.